One other rule that they also changed, which is really interesting, now this is in advance of them attempting to repeal Obamacare, and God help us if they do that. Oh, if I'm on the show when they repeal that. Oh, we're going to break down all the ways that the greater evil is really evil. So the rules package also paves the way for Republicans to roll back Obamacare by exempting any repeal or replacement measures from congressional limits on how much legislation can increase direct spending, which is an admission that not only are they going to throw 30 million plus people off of health insurance, which will result in the economic destruction of numerous American families and literally the deaths of people who will no longer have health insurance, they also acknowledge that it is going to be really expensive and it is going to drive up the deficit by a crazy amount. Which is weird because they keep saying that Obamacare is really expensive, and yet it turns out it's actually saving us a lot of money.
Yeah, no, this is important. So on this first day when they're rewriting the rules and regulations, there's two layers to why this one is so problematic. One has nothing to do with Obamacare. It's that the Republicans are the ones who insisted, hey, you know, we care a lot about deficits and the debt. Oh my God, this debt that is piled up. It is an outrage against the American people. You know, you need to balance your checkbook at home in the kitchen. Why doesn't the American people have to do that? Why don't politicians have to do that? So if you're going to pass any law that actually increases the debt, well, then you've got to find a way to decrease the debt or the deficit, right? It's the minute they're in office, they're like, yeah, we didn't mean that. Of course not. Let's increase the deficit and debt. Yes. So they immediately write that out along party lines. They're like, Democrats don't care about you. The press isn't paying attention. We don't have to be bipartisan. That was just for you schmucks when you were in charge. Yeah. No, we're going to ram this down your throat, and we're going to say deficits and debt. We were always joking it was a marketing gimmick for us. So now we can shred them. Okay, so this adds to our debt? Great, who cares? And they did it on day one. Done, 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 done. So all that talk about debt and deficit, total marketing. If you bought it from the Republican Party, you're a sucker. And by the way, so am I. Because one of the reasons I was a Republican when I was younger is because I thought they cared about the debt and the deficit. And the people ask me why I'm not a Republican anymore. It's because they're unbelievable, enormous liars. They didn't mean any of it. Yeah. So I realized, wait a minute, the Republicans never balanced the budget. You know who's the last Republican president to leave office with a balanced budget? Eisenhower. They never mean it. They don't mean it. Reagan didn't do it. First Bush didn't do it. Second Bush didn't do it. Now, on day one, they're like, a deficit. That's fucking deficit. Who cares? Let's have fun. And then the second part is what John just explained to you, which is, oh, did we say Obamacare costs a lot of money? We were lying. It actually saves us a lot of money. That's why we had to rewrite the rules saying, oh, getting rid of Obamacare is going to actually cost the government a lot of money. So let's just get rid of that rule so we don't have to worry about that. And so now you won't have the health care coverage that you had under Obamacare, and it will increase the deficit. Enjoy the Republican Party. Yeah. And don't come crying later. And we told you. Have you ever seen old clips of the Young Turks? Some are great, some are disastrous. We do all those and then pick them apart at TYT Classics. It's a hoot and a holler. Come join us, tytnetwork.com/join.